Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got.
This angry guy didn't like how the biker popped a wheel at the parking lot, and instead of calling the cops, he resorted to taking things into his own hands, and he did this. Biker was inches away from visiting the local hospital, and all because a van driver ran a red light.
What's the matter with you? It's a freaking red light! You almost killed me! You almost killed me! Você vai cortar, cortou pra lá, cortou pra cá.
This situation is not something you see every day. It surely sent the chills down the spine of this biker. Check it out.
Run. What?
I know you heard me.
I literally didn't. I got music playing.
Right, you should be. It's against the law. Y'all
No, it's not. It's not against the law. No.
This man, who will turn out to be a police officer off duty, makes some trouble for these bikers.
From 50 feet.
What headphones we got in here?
It's a built-in Sena. It's a
Okay.
Bluetooth connected device. The device itself is legal and everything. It's for communicating. Like, say he had one too, I'd be able to talk to him from my bike to his bike.
I got you. And there's headphones right here? So they're not in your ear?
No, they're not in my ear. There's speakers that are inside the helmet.
Okay.
From what I understood, that was legal, but
Just have it turned down just a little bit, because if you can't hear my siren behind you as close as I was,
yeah,
it's probably a hazard.
It was too loud at that point.
Especially if somebody's beeping the horn at you, I know good and well you wouldn't be able to hear the horn.
The only time I would stop somebody on a motorcycle ride with a tag like that is if you're riding at night and I can't see you. Does that make sense? Yeah. It has to be visible. If it's not visible.
Alright, so I stopped you based on his observation, okay? So, and that's perfectly lawful, okay? One officer to another, okay? He witnessed it, whether he's on duty or off duty, he has that authorization to let us know, and we make contact with you or whatever else, okay? Because I stopped you and I didn't verify that the violation happened, he did. Technically, I could write a ticket, put his badge number on it, and he'll show up in court, and we'll go from there, but I'm going to issue y'all both warnings, okay?
Okay. Sure.
I know he's been a little aggressive with you, but he's serious. Alright? We don't like seeing people on the side of the road or in the road or in the ditch dead, okay? We have worked way more fatalities this year than we did last year, and it is only March. Okay? These motorcycles are good. Okay? And I know, I mean, obviously y'all can ride them if y'all driving like retards up there in Hinesville. So y'all know how to ride them. Just what you meant by riding them is ride them
If you're one of those drivers who ignore traffic lights, maybe watching this clip will help you realize how dangerous it actually is. Traffic lights serve a purpose, and it's up to all of us to respect them. Let's just say that some mistakes have been made in this video, and the biker, well, unfortunately he dropped his bike. Of course, it wasn't on purpose, and the most important thing is that he wasn't injured. Biker's life was put in great danger because he was being tailgated. Maybe a lot of drivers don't realize that, but tailgating a biker is especially dangerous, because one moment of impatience can lead to really bad outcome.
Another one.
It's always dangerous to be approaching an intersection at a higher rate of speed. Besides, the setting sun behind the biker blinded him, of course, and it came to a crash.
Hey! What are you doing? You see us in the lane, right? Go, dude. Go!
Whoever thinks that riding on a bike is easy should definitely watch this clip. Bike life is far from easy, and this clip proves it. Biker got into a close call with a crazy driver who pulled out in front of him without looking. But that's not all. Moments later, he witnessed another close call.
Did you see the guy pulled out on in and out on me? You know, motherfucker, I'm looking for a drink. Yeah, dude, holy. Have a good one, bro.
The driver made a sudden lane change immediately after he indicated, and the biker was on the receiving end of it all. A heavy crash was avoided by hair's breadth. This is exactly why lane splitting can be so dangerous. One small moment of not paying attention and you can easily end up on the ground. Driver lost control of his vehicle and he hit a pole. Allegedly, he's under the influence of something and he couldn't maintain in his lane, and the bikers went over to check on him.
This feel good? You good, bro?
Hey, he's already calling. He's gone.
Calling? Paul, dude!
Maybe just wait for motorcycles to go by since y'all can't judge their speed or distance. Just a thought. That's your merge lane. Use it.
Not being able to watch out when you are changing lanes can lead to a catastrophe. Luckily, this biker knows just how to deal with all that and evades everything. If you find yourself on a traffic light, make sure to stop at red light so you don't cause an accident. Don't rush it out like this friend did here.
Wow.
Even though he didn't perform his stunt quite as he wanted to, this street performer got to rev the biker's bike at least.
What the shit?
Ice on the road is a serious issue and a problem for all drivers, especially for two-wheelers, since they are definitely not protected by anything besides their own gear. Check out what happened to this biker here. This crazy driver made a sudden turn as soon as he indicated, and the biker that was behind him had to slam his brakes really hard, just to avoid making contact with this crazy driver here. This clip is another proof that the dense traffic can be really dangerous, and it only took one small moment of impatience for the biker to end up on the ground.
Cleanest sounding bike ever. Okay.
We have a free-spirited biker here who likes to do some stunts on his bike.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately for him, his neighbors don't like it, and they filed a lot of complaints about his reckless driving. All the complaints led up to cops showing on his doorstep to talk about it, and they eventually caught him on the road. Check out this crazy encounter.
Left there looking for you.
Okay.
Okay, we're getting numerous complaints about how you're driving.
Really?
Yes, sir. And that's why the officer went there last night.
Okay.
He's taking, I don't know how many complaints he was telling me about this morning at shift change. He said that he's getting numerous complaints on this blue, purple, whatever color.
Yeah.
Motorcycle.
Okay.
Riving it up, speeding, and riding wheelies up and down. I don't know if you're doing that or not.
Okay.
I just got a phone call from my sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Who 2 different people had called his wife that they work with to complain that you were driving too fast and recklessly.
Okay.
I didn't catch you doing that either.
Yes, sir.
But I went to the house to ring the doorbell to try to find your father or whoever that was there.
Yes, sir.
So I could have just a one-on-one chance to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
If it's taken...
This officer is being straight up honest with the biker about the whole situation, and he is here to just have a one-on-one talk about why the cops are onto him. This is how every cop should serve the community, if you ask me. No use of force without a reason, or anything like that. Just a one-on-one talk with a fellow human being.
Driving, you can go to jail for that.
Okay.
You riding a wheelie, it's reckless driving.
Okay.
You want to do stuff like that, take it out in the country somewhere, or go somewhere where they have a track to do it, or get permission to go to the airport or someplace. But complaints
Yes, sir.
are gonna have to stop.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to cite you some citations, or if I have to take it as far as talking to these folks and getting statements from them
Mm-hmm.
that yes, he's riding a wheelie and he's doing this and he's doing this, and then I'm gonna get a warrant for you and put you in jail for reckless driving, and I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Okay, but
It'll stop.
let me go ahead and just grab your information here real quick. I'm gonna cut you loose.
Do you want my insurance?
Nah,
No. Okay.
grab this real quick.
All right. At least he's being nice about it. I didn't admit to anything though. I'm just saying yes, sir.
When Java had his mirror folded in and he still headed out in traffic like that. This goes to show you how much he actually cares about his safety and the safety of others around him. Mirrors are an essential tool of your vehicle and you should definitely use them. Note to all the drivers out there, please use your indicators while changing lanes and use them on time. On top of that, check your mirrors, it'll keep you and everyone around you safe as well. This rude driver pulled out in front of the biker at the junction here without bothering to look both ways if it's safe first. Indicators are one of the most important things while changing lanes. Without using your indicators on time, other drivers nor bikers can read your mind, and usually an accident occurs because of that. This clip is a proof that not only drivers act crazy on the roads, we have some bikers, like this one here for example, who cut right in front of the driver without bothering about anyone's safety at all.
Porra é doente. Caralho, jogou na frente do carro, quase que morre.
Pay close attention to the two vehicles in front of the biker. One of them was too reckless and he didn't check his mirrors before changing lanes. This is exactly what can happen if you don't look, guys. Cyclist didn't bother looking nor waiting for the green light. He simply pulled out onto the road and didn't think about any consequences. Biker got pulled over while riding his mini bike on the sidewalk. The situation was confusing because he was being told that the sidewalk is the only place he can ride it, but the cop thought otherwise.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
Good.
The reason I'm stopping you is you can't drive that on the sidewalk.
Oh, you can't?
No.
I was told we have to.
By who?
By my buddies that got me into them. You have to ride them on the street.
You have to ride them on the street, but if you ride it on the street and it's motorized, then you have to have a license.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Do you have your license on you real quick?
I actually don't. It's in my...
For my safety, are you carrying firearms if you don't?
No.
Okay. And then do you happen to have like proof of insurance or
Nope,
registration for it? Nothing like that?
This is smaller than a pit bike.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's kind of like a kid's bike.
Gotcha. Alrighty. So just do me a favor. I'm gonna run some stuff here. Does it have a VIN number or anything like that on it?
Nope.
Just it's all homemade.
Yeah, well, kinda. These started a long time ago. It's a, I want to say 80cc.
Okay. Alrighty, cool. Sit tight, stay on the bike. I'll be right back with you.
Cool.
On a side note, this cop had to call someone else to be more informed because he himself didn't know what to do in this situation.
So when your friends are telling you that you have to drive it on the sidewalk, what they're probably referring to is Sioux City has a city code that covers PTVs. I think they're personal transport vehicles, right?
Okay.
The problem is that the way the code is written, those have to incorporate electric or human power in some way, right? Whereas
Okay.
this is just purely combustion.
Yep.
The other thing is that you said that this was 80cc.
Yep.
Those items have to be 50 or less.
Oh,
Less than 50,
okay.
right? So I get where you're coming from. I'm not here to jam you up.
Okay.
But understand that since it doesn't qualify as that, technically it would be a motorcycle because technically per the city code it doesn't even qualify as a moped.
Okay.
So here's the deal. So driving a motor vehicle anywhere in the state of Iowa, whether it's on sidewalks, streets, whatever, you have to have insurance, all right?
Okay.
I get where you're coming from. I'm not here to jam you up. That's a warning for that because the state code says I either have to issue a written warning for that or I have to issue like a $430 citation.
Okay.
So that's a warning, okay? The other thing is that I can't warn you for everything I do. Please appreciate that I do have a job to do.
Yep.
So this is a citation for operating a non-registered motor vehicle because over in, it would have been Chicago or Washington, somewhere over there, we're in the construction zone. You were on the city streets for about a block or so, okay?
Okay.
So here's the deal. This is the lesser of the two. Operating a non-registered motor vehicle, local ordinance circle here. You'll find a circle here and down here, $135.50. Court date is 1/9/2023 at 1:30 p.m. circled there. At 620 Douglas Street and 102 circled there. You do not need to go to court on these, so it's right to do so if you wish to plead not guilty. If you wish to plead guilty, you can utilize this website, circle here and pay your fine online, or you can detach this lower portion between these two lines and send it with your payment to 620 Douglas Street and 102 circle there, okay?
Sounds good.
Does that make sense?
That
is there anything else you want me to go over?
Nope.
Okay.
That makes perfectly sense.
All right, last thing you need from me is just your signature here in the box.
Yes, sir.
Not admission of guilt. I promise to take care of your fine and go to court.
Stupid bastard.
This is the type of disrespect we always try to warn other drivers and especially your viewers from making. Please, if you're on a bike and you notice that a police officer is lighting you up in order to pull you over, please do stop. It doesn't matter what you did, whether be it overtaking or not having your plates on. Whatever the case, make sure to face up to your mistakes and don't run away from the cops, because you set a bad example for the rest who are watching. Trying to get some pictures of his bike next to a police station made this biker look very suspicious, and then a cop came by.
Yeah. Just taking pictures.
What?
This is my bike by a police car.
Okay. Alright, are you from around here? Or, you're not
I know.
people coming up to a police
I
car
know.
and
I get it.
pictures of the police department and the police car.
I know. I'm taking a picture of my motorcycle.
I know, but it's...
But I got one in front of the Humvee too. Kind of caught my eye when I was riding by.
Okay, just hang tight for me for a second.
Okay.
What did you take the pictures with?
My cell phone?
Mind if I see the picture?
I just want to make sure
I'm not
you
too.
check out okay. That's all.
You see, I take pictures all over the place.
Appreciate it. Just hang out 1 second. Where'd you go? It's not like you're not allowed to do this.
Yeah.
You know, you are allowed to take pictures of the police vehicles and things like that, and you are allowed to come to this public property. So this is not anything like
A crime was committed. Yeah, that's what I was
it's not
thinking.
like it's a violation or a crime or anything like that. It's just unusual. Not something people typically do. Things like, okay, I just want to make sure you're okay. What's going on here? Make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that, and nothing nefarious is going on. But no, you're good to go, man.
All right.
This biker caught all kinds of bad driving maneuvers on his GoPro. All that's left up to us is to take notes and learn from these mistakes. So make sure to sit tight and carefully observe. Perhaps you might learn something as well. Even though the biker was already in the roundabout and he had the right of way, this didn't prevent a crazy driver from cutting right in front of him. Out of all the places to park, this taxi driver decided to block half the lane as he parked. It's shocking that he's a taxi driver who behaves like this. No respect for the rest of the traffic at all.
Why? 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 Why?
Foda-se, a sério, mano. O gajo estava assim a olhar em frente só, não estava?
Não sei, eu não vi.
Foda-se.
Só parei depois de apitar.
Biker was just chilling at the traffic lights, when all of a sudden, this confused driver pulled up, but he was on the wrong side of the road. Luckily it didn't come to an accident.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Oh shit! Stop sign. Was not expecting a stop sign right there.
This biker did as any human being should have done in this situation. Elderly man has started to cross the road and no one has offered to help him. What this biker did really restores faith in humanity.
Do you want some help?
I want to cross.
Yeah? Do you need any help though? You okay? You can
I'm
walk?
okay, I can walk if you block me.
Yeah, you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry, you take care. Don't worry, no rush.
In this video, the biker nearly rear-ended the driver as he was lane splitting, but luckily he managed to somehow move around and avoid crashing.